little worried. So if it's not okay, just let me know. Let the administrator know that the audio video is not okay. Sip Samatma, Sip Sangam, Sip Yogini, Sip Ashok, Chotwani, Sip Vinita, Sip Ru Mataji, Sip Sudeep, Sip Bliko, Sip Krishna, Sip Bliss, Sip Karan, Sip Dasi Budh, Sip Pankaj, Sip Chandra, Sip Swati, Sip Atmatray, Sip Parvati Amma. Nice to see you, Parvati Amma. And rest of you who are on the call, coming on the call, trying to join. There are many people who are still struggling and they will come. Uh, those who are here, we will start with the subject of the A to Z of karma. Today's subject is a very interesting subject. It is the essence of life. If you don't know the A to Z of karma, then you don't know the meaning of life. So therefore, it's a serious topic, and you can ask me any question on karma or on, for that matter, on anything else. But the first subject is understanding what is karma. The word karma itself means action, you know it. But when we refer to karma, when we talk about karma, the world refers to the law of karma. What is this law of karma? It is based on the principle, as you sow, so shall you reap. You cannot escape karma. In a song I wrote, कर्मों का कानून है ये, बोएगा पाएगा, बोएगा पाएगा, जैसे कोई करता है वैसे तो होएगा, वैसे ही होएगा। ओ मितवारे तू फिर काहे को रोता, होता है जो है होना, जैसे तू आज करेगा कल पाए रे, जैसे तू आज पाता है कल किया है। सोचो पेड़ उगे बीज के बल से, बीज मिले पेड़ से, पेड़ बीज दोनों कहाँ से कोई जाने ना। My dear friends, this is one of my favorite songs, and I often sing it. Everything is a manifestation, but everything happens not through the so-called law of attraction, but through the law of action. It's very important for us, my dear friends, to reach this state of realization. What is this law of action and reaction? What is this law of cause and effect? It's based on the principle, right? You can't escape. There was this carpenter. Have I told you the story of this carpenter? I think you remember it. This carpenter was going to retire. And the boss told him, boss, you are the best carpenter of mine. You make one more house for me. The carpenter did not have any interest because he had made up his mind, I'm retiring. So he made the house, some shoddy job. He cut leftover wood. He had large rubbish materials. He made the house. It was not like his standard house. Then he told the boss, okay, come and take over the house. The boss came to the house. He didn't even open the house. From outside, he took the key and gave to the carpenter. This is your lifetime gift. I've given you this gift. The carpenter started crying. He did not know the boss was making this house for him. But such is karma. He had made brilliant houses. He had made the most brilliant villas and like palatial houses. But the last house, when his boss told him to make, why did he do it with poor action? So we must remember this. You can't escape from karma. Don't try to cheat karma. Because if you try to cheat karma, karma will hit you. Just like those 3 ministers of the king. The king wanted to test 3 ministers about how to test. So the wise man advised him. The wise man told him, it's very simple. You don't have time. These 3 are junior ministers. 3 junior ministers. He wanted to know who to upgrade to the level of cabinet minister or the level of. So he told these 3 ministers, he had no time. He told these 3 ministers, you go to the forest, and he gave them one big sack, fill it with the best fruits for me and come. So those 3 people came and they came to the king. and they brought the sack of fruit. The first minister, he worked hard. He selected the best of fruits. The second minister, what he did? He said, well, the king will not check. So he bought some fruits, some rotten fruits, some fruits. And the third minister, he was not bothered. He just put leaves. He filled the whole bag with leaves. On top, he put some 10 fruits. The king told all the three ministers, okay, actually, I want to see your competence. So now you've got a bag of fruits. For next 10 days, you all will be locked in a room with your fruits. And you will think how to manage the kingdom and you will eat the fruits. The first man, he was having good fruits for 10 days. He maybe ate the fruits and he planned the whole thing. The second man could eat the fruits for 3-4 days. And after 4 days, he called and said, I don't have fruits left. The third minister, in the matter of hours, he started pleading to the king that I have cheated. I have not collected fruits. Only for 1 day my fruits are lasting. I'll die tomorrow. So did they know that karma is playing with them? They did not know. So my dear friends, the whole world is unfolding as per karma. I'm giving you 1 or 2 examples, right? I cannot give you 100 examples, but remember one thing. Don't cheat karma. Don't think that your actions can escape. Don't think that you can do something and you can report something else and you can get away with it. You can get away, but karma will not let you go. Karma, today, the place I am in, I must humbly submit. I am where I am because I always saluted karma. I believed in doing good karma all my life. And while the world believed in karma, we don't understand the law. We don't understand the law. That's why we ask the question, why bad things happen to good people? It's not possible. Bad things cannot happen to good people, like mangoes cannot grow on apple trees. I give this example to people and then they say, but what is the connection? Those who are true seekers, I'm telling you this, if you are a seeker of enlightenment and you don't understand karma, you cannot go forward. You have to understand. What do people tell in their prayers? In their prayers, people say, प्रभु ऐसा क्यों होता संसार में, अच्छे लोगों के साथ बुरी बातें क्यों होती है, बुराई जो करते उन्हें कुछ ना होता, अच्छाई जो करते वो क्यों रोते हैं, प्रभु की लीला का कानून है, कर्म से होता जो होता है. Is it possible that bad things happen to good people? No. Cannot. Whatever is happening to you, it is your action. Don't fool yourself. If you fool yourself, fine. You may fool others, but ultimately you will be hit by the law of karma. The law of karma says bad things cannot happen to good people. If bad things are happening to people, it is because they have done bad things. Everything in this world is unfolding as per karma. I love that story of that boy who was living with his uncle. He was living with his uncle in a farm, and he grew up to be a young man, and he had no parents. And one day his uncle told him, okay, now he was going to the city for a job. He told him, before you go, you plant these seeds, and so that we have a tree, boundary of trees along the whole farm. So this boy was quite sincere. He took the seeds of the trees, and he started planting one by one. He was going to the city the next day. Halfway through, his friends came and told him, come on, let's go for a movie. He said, no, my uncle has given me this job. I have to plant the trees. They said, how will your uncle know? They dug up the land and they dump all the seeds here and close. Tell uncle we planted. He did that. He went to the city. He came back after 2 years. After 2 years, his uncle took him for a walk and asked him, how is your job? How is everything? And the boy saw the beautiful trees that now formed the boundary of the wall of the farm. He had forgotten what he had done. When he reached that point where he had put all the seeds in one pit, There was a jungle, there was a marsh. And when he looked at those trees, the boy started crying. Then uncle asked, why are you crying? What happened? What happened here? How come you did a beautiful job for more than 70% of the farm, but 30% of the farm, there's no trees? What did you do? So he explained, my friends came for a movie. I dug the pit. I put all the seeds. The farmer told his nephew, you can't cheat karma. Don't ever cheat karma because you can't. Karma will hit you. My dear friends, that is the introduction to karma. Then comes a problem. What you all need to understand that karma has three accounts. This many of you know and some of you don't know. The karma accounts are three. What are these three accounts? If you look in Google, it will tell you Prarabdha, Agami, and Sanchita. Little complicated when you look at these Sanskrit words. But I call it the opening balance, which we start, the current account, and the carry forward corpus or warehouse. There are three accounts of karma. So you have to understand this. What chose your birth? How did you come to earth? It is because of your karma. It is because of your prarabdha karma. Your prarabdha karma is an opening balance. Where did it come from? It didn't come from nowhere. So you must understand karma, that when you're alive, you are doing what is called karma or agami karma. That is your current account. You're on this Zoom call. It's a good karma. You're helping somebody. It's a good karma. You're praying. It's a good karma. All your good karma are recorded. Any bad karma are recorded. When you die, the karma is doesn't get vanished. The karma is recorded. The body dies. But me, the mind and ego, carries karma and takes it into the corpus, the sanchita karma. It all happens in a flash. It goes into the sanchita karma, the warehouse, the corpus, and from that is created a new karma or the prarabdha karma, which is the opening balance of your life. So you must understand these three accounts. The opening balance of prarabdha, the current account or agami, the carry forward account, the corpus, the warehouse or sanchita. You must be an expert in karma. And we continue to live again and again and again because of karma. Now, can we escape from these accounts? Yes. The moment you are enlightened, you are free from prarabdha karma, agami karma, sanchita karma. You are free from all karma. Many of you think, no, you're not free from prarabdha karma. You can ask me that question because many of you will still have that feeling. You are free from all karma. And that is for a person who's a Satchidananda Atma. The one who has reached that state of highest state of spiritual awakening, he has no karma. So I said, you need to understand these three accounts of karma. They are just like a bank account. When you start a bank, bank will not open account without opening balance money. Can you go and tell a bank, hello, I want to open account. Yes, sir. Bank manager will say, yes, I'll open with zero balance. No zero balance. They will tell, give 1,000 rupees, I'll give 5,000, I'll give 10,000. You need to put some money in the opening balance to start an account. Then there is a current account. You keep on having transactions. Then when you're finished, the account has to be closed. If you die, for example, when you die, will the bank account, will all the dead people have bank accounts? No, when the dead person is dead, the bank account is closed. It is transferred to somebody who you want the money to go to. In karma, your karma is transferred to your corpus, to your warehouse. You have to understand what happens when you die. Therefore, everything that's happening in our life is happening as per karma. Everything. If you're walking now and somebody comes and hits you, don't curse and say, you rascal, what did you do, you rascal? No, why are you shouting? It is your own karma that came back to you. Everything happening in life is happening as per karma. The opening balance, prarabdha karma, the current account, agami karma. Life is karma. Life is karma. There is no such thing as luck. Many people think of destiny, of luck. They have not learned the spelling. I tell people what is the spelling of luck. They say L-U-C-K. I say wrong. It is P-L-U-C-K. Luck spelling is pluck. P-L-U-C-K. You pluck. What do you pluck? What you plant. You pluck what you plant. There can be no slant. You pluck what you plant. There can be no slant. Correct? So remember. So this is the truth. At death, the body dies. Every body must die. There is no option. But when the body dies, the mind and ego, me, carries karma, returns to earth in a new birth. This is absolutely clear. This is called inference. Just like you throw a ball up in the sky. Why does it not fly in the sky? It doesn't fly in the sky because of the law of gravity. When you plant mangoes, why you don't get apples? You don't get apples because there's a law. Cause and effect, action and reaction. So karma is a law. You did not choose your birth. You did not choose how you came to earth. It is all karma, 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 karma. So my dear friends, who does karma belong to? Not the body. The body is an instrument, not the soul. The soul has no karma. The karma belongs to mind and ego, me. And karma is the cause of rebirth. Karma makes us come back to earth. We create karma through our actions. The body is just an instrument. And as long as you live as the body, mind, ego, you will come back again and again and again. But when you realize I am the soul, you overcome ignorance, you're free. Then you don't have to come back to earth. You're free from karma forever. The body will die and you will be liberated. Therefore, in the Katha Upanishad, they say very clearly one of two things happens. 99% of the people, when they die, when they are gone, they are reborn. The moment they are gone, they are reborn. But in 1% of the cases, or less than 1% of the cases, when you are enlightened, I am not the body, it will die, I am not mind and ego, me, then there's no karma. Then you're free from karma. This is called enlightenment. This is being a Buddha, enlightened. You are sparked with that enlightenment. You know, sometimes I speak to you all 100 times, 200 times. Still, it doesn't go in your head. But you can't be enlightened after you are dead. You have to ask questions today, and you have to understand today. You have to realize the truth today. There may be no tomorrow. Realize you are the soul. Then the soul doesn't get reborn. There is no rebirth for the soul. This is called mukti. This is called freedom. And the one who is enlightened attains jivan mukta, liberated when alive. Ultimately, in the moment of death, we are liberated and united with Sip. This is moksha, nirvana, liberation, unification. So we have to reach this state. Today, let me share with you a few myths. You know what's a myth? A myth is a lie we have grown up with. What is a myth? It is a lie we have grown up with. What is the first myth? Good karma will lead us to God. It's a myth. No, good karma will not lead you to God. Good karma will bring you back to earth. You need to be free from karma to realize God. So don't think, oh, I'll do good karma. Oh, I'll do good karma. I'll attain God. You will never attain God. If you do good karma, you will come back to earth. Therefore, remember this. Achaya bura jo kiya, कर्म हमने जो भी किया, कर्म का कानून ऐसा, पुनर्जन्म हमें है लेना, कर्म से हमें बचना, यही मकसद जीने का, हो कर्म से हमें बचना, यही मकसद जीने का. So bliss, this means if you do good or bad, you will come back. Our goal is to escape karma. How can we escape karma? For those who don't understand Hindi, this song tells that. So my dear friends, myth number one, If you do good karma, you will not realize God. You must be liberated from karma. Myth number 2, everything is predestined. It's a myth. Some people say, oh no, what can I do? You know, what can I do? It's my bad luck. You know, it's my destiny. You know, what can I do? You can do because you have a free will, you have an intellect, you have a choice. A dog cannot. If you give dog rice to eat, the dog cannot say, no, 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 I want biryani. The dog cannot say, give me idli sambar. When the dog say, give me idli sambar, the dog cannot say. But you can say, because you have got an intellect, you have got a free will, you have got a choice. And remember, you have a choice of your present karma. You have no choice of your past karma. Oh, the past karma is already, it's like a road. You're driving a car. You can't change the road. The road is already there, paved. It's already laid. But your car, you can go left, you can go right, you can go fast, you can go slow, you can go forward, you can go reverse. Oh, you have got complete command of your life. So don't think everything is predestined. No. You have got control of your life. But you have to go beyond karma. You have to go beyond karma. So I say, कर्मों से आगे हमें बढ़ना है, जैसे हम करेंगे वैसे हम पाएंगे, मरने के बाद भी जन्म फिर लेंगे, कर्मों के चक्कर से मुक्ति कैसे मिले, कर्मों से मुक्ति पाना है, प्रभु से एक होना है. We have to transcend karma. We have to go beyond karma. We have to be free from karma. Then we will realize God. Then we will become one with God. Now, this karma is such a simple subject, but it's our best-selling book. That's why I'm writing the second edition. And Bliss has translated it in French. Bliss has translated karma in French. We have got in Kannada. We have got in Hindi. And I am going to London. I'm going to London on the 18th. And I'm in London for a London book fair. And in the London book fair, maybe we will give people translation rights in German and all other languages, because that book fair is. So this book, Karma, is a very famous book. It's a world famous concept and people don't understand the meaning. What is this karma? So, well, I was just telling you about the book fair, but back to the subject, myth number 3. What is myth number 3? We think what is happening is God's will. Oh God, why God? Oh God, I am such a good fellow. Oh, I pray to you every day. Why are we bringing God in the picture? God is looking and God is laughing. He's saying, my little fellow, what you did, what is your karma? That is happening. Why are you looking up at me and saying, oh God, oh God? No. It is your karma. So you will pluck. It's not luck. You learn to do good things. But if you want God, you need to go beyond karma. Myth number 4. Some people think, oh, I will die with this bad karma. Oh, I cannot change. I am doomed forever. Wrong. You are not doomed forever. You can change your life. Because if your credit card has got a lot of negative balances, you have to settle it. If you settle it, the bank will treat you with respect. But if you don't settle, they will treat you like a cheat. They will treat you like a burglar. They will come behind you. You will get 100 calls every day from Citibank. Hey, where's the money? Hey, what happened? Yeah, so karma will trouble you like how bank is only a small troublemaker. Karma will make something fall on your head. Karma will cut off your finger. Oh, karma can do anything. Although karma seems to be punitive, the purpose of karma is not punitive. It is reformative. But in the process, it will punish, because it's not punishing. You planted thorns, you will get thorns. Why did you plant thorns? If you plant tulips, you will get tulips. You plant roses, you will get both roses and thorns, because that's what roses are. So, my dear friends, understand the meaning of karma. Today's call, I hope you will ask me any doubts on karma. I hope you will not waste the 30 minutes. I hope you will ask me every single doubt you have about karma. In one of the songs I wrote, जिसको एहसास ये होता है, तन मन वो तो नहीं, पुनर्जन्म से फिर वो बचता है, मिल जाती है मुक्ति, प्रभु से वो एक हो जाता है, जीवन में सुख शांति, कर्मों के कानून से जिए हम ये जिंदगी, जैसे करेंगे पाएंगे नियम की सादगी. The law of karma is very simple. The law of karma is very simple. What you do will come back to you. What you give, is what you get. Don't think it's a complicated law, but understand A to Z of karma. Then you can be in that state of pirlu, purification, illumination, realization, liberation, and unification. My dear friends, if you want enlightenment, karma is key. First, doing good karma, not bad karma, then transcending karma. Realization that karma doesn't belong to me. Karma belongs to the body, mind, ego. The body will die. Karma is carried forward by me, mind, and ego. But I am not me. The me is illusion. I am the soul. You realize you are the soul. You have no karma. You are liberated from karma. You are united with SIP. Therefore, this is called being enlightened about the A to Z of karma. So I hope you will. Sukeshni is asking for the link. Yes, all of you must WhatsApp me if you need anything like this, because in WhatsApp, I can send you the link. Of course, every day's link of Ask AiR and Friday session is on YouTube on our channel, is on Facebook, is on Instagram. We are on all the three. So you can find our talk. Today's talk will be live on Instagram. It will be live on Facebook, and it will be live on YouTube. Soon as the call is over, immediately it is live. So occasionally you can pick it there, or you can ask us and we will give you the link. So my dear friends, the clock is telling me my time is over. Next week I want to explain to you the happy mantra. We spoke about the happy mantra, but I want to get into the detail. I want to tell you how to live with the happy mantra. Everybody wants to be happy, but nobody knows how to live with eternal happiness. So next week, I will explain to you the happy mantra. But for today, I think the challenge is for you to become an expert in karma, for you to ask me every possible question on karma. And if you do, and you understand everything, you're on your way. With that note, Administrator, I thank you for your patience. Time flies. I don't even know 30 minutes is over and the call, my talk is over. But we have another 30 to 35 minutes before we wind up the Ask AiR for today. Yes. Over to you. We have got the first question from Kailash. Yes, Kailash.
Shivam Guruji.
Shivam, sir.
Sir, my concern for the karma is that this is written automatically by the SIP, and we cannot change our karma.
Wrong.
Why? Because we did, there are so many work, okay, in the past life also. Okay, that's not in our hand. We not want that karmas.
So it is not written. It is not written by SIP. It is written by you.
How, sir? How? Because we are doing, if we talk about...
Wait. Let me explain to you. You understand? Suppose you lock a room. you lock the room and you off the lights and you rob your mother's jewelry. Nobody can see, but your conscience inside you, there is a voice, the soul has got a conscience element. So the me, your mind and ego, your me has recorded the karma in your account. Krishna doesn't know, Samatma doesn't know, Bliko doesn't know, I don't know, but you know. Sip knows everything, but Sip is not bothered. It is automatic. Kailash, good karma or bad karma, what you do will come back to you. Are you clear about it? There are 8 billion people in this world. Are you telling me SIP is watching all 8 billion people?
No.
SIP is made a freedom. SIP is given us freedom. Do whatever you like. What you do will come back to you. Karma. Karma is recording. Who is recording? I am not recording your actions. You are not recording my actions. Not possible. You are recording your own actions. Are you understanding?
Yes, yes, Guruji. But my concern in this that I born somewhere. Okay. After that, I went to anywhere. Okay, for my study or wherever. I work there. Okay, I study there, and there are so I don't want that karmas that did in my life. I don't
No, but
want.
so you don't want, but if you did it, it's yours.
And there was no mind. There is no wo, and it's automatically did by me.
When you are a child, when you're a small child, there is no karma. A child is innocent. The child does not do any karma. You start doing karma when the me, the mind and ego is alive. Just like a child of 4 years, can you drive a car?
No.
No, because you are immature. You are not given license to drive a car. Karma doesn't give license to do karma till your mind and ego and intellect is awake. The moment you are mature, the moment you are ready to live your life, karma starts recording the account.
But Guruji, I think that it's already written by okay, Sip, ki we will be
Kailash,
here. After that, I will be there. I will be there.
no, please understand clearly. Don't confuse. What suppose in your garden you plant 1 mango tree and 5 apple trees, then what will come in your garden?
Mango is giving mango and
1 apple tree will come and 5 mango trees will come. So whatever you have done in the past, that will come in your life. You can't stop it.
but Guruji, present karma, we did so many okay bad karma. We know ki these are did by me. Okay, and currently I am not doing any bad karma.
Then if you're doing good karma, it will cancel all the bad karma. If your bank account has got debit -1,000, -1,000, -1,000, and you deposit 3,000, it will get cancelled. So you must
But
understand continue.
but we realize that about the past bad karmas also sometime that it's not want but it did by me in the if we talk about in the bad mind or I know
Yeah.
I don't know
So no, I
how
understand.
it happened.
Now, if you have done bad karma and now you feel sorry about it, you regret it, you did not want to do it, but you did it. But that is already planted. So
Right,
now you have to unplant it. You have to remove the plant. You have to remove the seed. If you don't remove the seed, the tree will come. Are you understanding?
right, but how to okay overcome from the because I regret
There
from
are
the past karma. I don't want that
there are
karma is
only
okay.
two. There are only 2 ways to be free from karma. There are only 2 ways. One way is whatever bad you have done, do good. You do bad and you do good, it gets cancelled. Clear? Are you clear about it?
Okay, okay.
Second way is enlightenment. Enlightenment, I am not the doer of, I am not the body, I am not the mind and ego. I am the soul. When you are enlightened, then all karma is wiped out. So you have 2 possibilities. Krishna.
Sir, good evening.
Yes, Krishna, good evening. Bolo.
Yeah, I understood the only way is to escape karma is realization, right?
There are two ways. One is every bad karma, if you do good
Yeah,
karma, it can be redeemed.
yeah.
But if you want to escape from all your karma, then it is the realization that the karma is not mine.
Okay. So my next question is, why is it going to the Sanchita karma? Why can't you finish in the next Janma itself and be free?
You cannot finish because it is such a huge account of karma. Suppose today one man has killed 200 people. Suppose. How can he finish it? And suppose you say, no, no, but I have not done anything wrong. I want to finish my life in this side, in this cycle. Correct? But what about your janma karma that you had all these years?
That
Where is
happened
that?
because of this law, right? Why did God make such a law? Like it should have been finished in the next life itself, right?
So if it finishes in the next life, then there will be no animals, no birds. Then you will not have the possibility of experiencing life. The whole
Okay.
karma, you have to pay attention to how he has made this law, how SIP has created this law. See, why are today I'm asking you a question. I asked myself the question, why is my dog suffering? Is it because God is cruel? Why is my dog suffering? The answer is only one. All suffering is because of karma. All suffering, ALL, all suffering is because of karma. Therefore, my dog must have done some karma. That's why it's a dog. And if my dog has done some karma, that means the dog must have been a human being to do karma. Only human beings do karma. Therefore, a human being will be born as a dog also.
Right.
So when you understand it with inference, when you pay attention and you try to pay attention to karma, therefore the solution is only one, to be liberated from karma.
So one more thing. If so, see for example, you said if I killed one person, me, Krishna killed a person, right? And my body is destroyed here itself. My body enjoyed his life. I didn't suffer. Okay, I did not suffer, but I was a very bad person this life. But I enjoyed my life and I died. Very peaceful death. But when this mind and ego carries this forward, maybe some other poor body will be suffering, right?
So,
Matlab, who is the experiencer then? Who is the person who suffers? A new body who has not done any fault.
but that body is nothing. No? The body is only an experiencer for the mind and ego me. Na? Today, if my body is suffering, who's the one who's suffering? Not the
I am
body, me,
See,
the
body
mind and
has
ego.
pain. Body
The
has
body
pain.
also, yeah, the body also suffers because the body is created by the mind and ego.
That means it is a Maya.
Everything is Maya. But don't jump like that. Don't see, be very clear. Be
Right.
very clear about the, don't, and in the karma, my request to you, ask single pointed questions. When you
Okay.
ask single pointed questions, you will have single answers and then you will understand A, B, C, D. If you try to complicate, you will get confused. I will not get confused. So,
These are three things when you said which boggled. It was little like the mind going and it takes another life. So my body did not suffer. So
no,
Krishna did not
wait.
suffer. Some other will suffer.
No, how can Krishna not suffer? If in this life, first of all, everybody suffers. There is no body who does not suffer. If you are born, you will suffer. You will get
Yeah.
cold, you will get cough, you will get COVID, you will have all kind of diseases and you will die. You will be separated from your loved ones. You will be separated from your assets. Everybody suffers.
Sir, but you said that suffering is because of your prarabdha karma, right? Of
Both
some.
karma, not prarabdha. Prarabdha plus agami, together, twin karma. Everything is unfolding as per your prarabdha karma coming on one track and your agami karma on the second track. Everything is a combination of two karmas. Suppose you, Krishna, had a prarabdha karma, that's why you are born as Krishna. But you are doing some karma in this lifetime that is added to the prarabdha karma. It becomes twin karma. Everything unfolding, I think I should have explained this in my presentation. Everything is unfolding in your life is not only because of prarabdha. I told the car, what the prarabdha karma is like the road. But your car is in your end. The car is agami karma. The car is what you are driving now. You can't change the road, but you can control your car. Okay. Sip Kaumudi. Come back if you have another question. Please come. You are going to ask one more? Come back for that. Come back for your next question. Sip Kaumudi and then
Yeah.
Bliss.
So So my question is that it's not that if we were knowing that we would be punished for our sins and we would be dogs and cats. There are a lot of people who know that they are going to be punished. Then also they'll do bad karma. So let them be the dogs and cats. It's not necessary that because we are not punished for our sins in this birth, we become dogs and cats. Even if, let's say, God means punishes me. Let's say I get my punishment in this janam. Okay, I am a bad person, I get it this year, this janam. But there are a lot of people who मालूम है कि ये करने से ये होगा, तो भी they are, I don't know for what, they will just go and kill someone, they will lie, they will cheat, they will fraud. So
Yeah, but then
they
have to pay.
Then why this thing कि भाई अगले पिछले जन्म का क्यों रखा है? Why we are not having our karmic connection in one janam?
No, you cannot have karmic connection in one janam. It's not possible. Because if you contemplate properly, see, when you die, your karma is carried forward to an account which is yours. Now you have got many janmas accounts pending.
Right.
So you can't say, okay, no, I'll wipe out all my janmas. Then you get enlightened, then all get wiped out. Now if you are not enlightened, when you are coming from one janam to the other janam, from one life to another life, you don't know which karma is coming to this. You don't know which karma is caused of this life. It may be 20 old lifetimes karma is of this lifetime of yours. Right. We have no idea. We have no idea how karma is working. Okay, so I think Sip, you're in a noisy place. We go to Bliss. Yes, Bliss.
Hi, Shwam here.
Shwam, Bliss. Tell me.
You can read what I write, please.
I can read, yeah. When she has something complicated, then she asks me to read. Old age, illness, death are related to karma. Where name means, yes, old age, illness, death are all because of karma. Everyone has an end in itself, but who decides this end? Karma decides. This karma still exists. If I am enlightened, the end of the body and the ego is still possible. We all suffer in death. Even if you are enlightened, your body has to die. Because an enlightened person, how does he be liberated? Only when the body dies, you are liberated and you are united with Sip. Therefore, you have to die. But from the time you are enlightened till the time you are dead, that is the time to go from Jivan Mukta to Satchidananda Atma. If you live as an enlightened soul, you will not have any suffering. You will not have any pain because you are free. A Jivan Mukta is free. Why the Jivan Mukta is free? Because the Jivan Mukta knows I am not the body. Body suffers. I am not the body. The mind does not exist. The Jivan Mukta does not allow mind or ego to come. Therefore, in a Jivan Mukta, there is no me. There is no mind and ego. There is no anger, hate, revenge, jealousy. There is no fear, worry, stress, anxiety. There is only pain of the body. But the Jivan Mukta does not feel the pain because he knows I am not the body. When you live like that, when you are transcending mind and ego me, and you are not experiencing pain of the body, then in the moment of death, the body will die and you will become one with Sip.
I understand everything now.
Very simple, right? It's not complicated. It's very simple matter.
It's not complicated.
Okay, Rekha, your comment. Thank you, Rekha.
Shivam.
Shivam.
Actually, I joined late, so I could not hear half an hour session. My question is, what is the importance of prasadam?
Prasadam you must enjoy. You go to Tirupati and you eat nice kaju halwa and with badam and have you eaten Tirupati laddu? That's what prasad is, to enjoy. You go to some ISKCON temples, they will give you biryani, they will give you enjoy. Prasad is enjoy. If you are just an ordinary bhakta, enjoy prasad. If you are an enlightened soul, then accept everything from God as a prasadam. Whatever is happening in your life, accept it as a prasadam. The real meaning of prasadam is acceptance. That's why when the pujari gives you prasadam like this, you don't say, no, I don't want this prasadam. Give masala dosa. No, you cannot tell like that. Prasadam means accept. 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 Krishna and then Suvinay.
So, two questions, quick questions. One is
one by one. You can don't be quick, but be clear. One by one. Let's be clear. Yeah.
One is, I have that Maya question I'll ask later, because which is it connected with karma? One question. But before that, can a guru delete your prarabdha?
Cannot. Nobody can.
No, because of the stories of Jesus Christ and all that, the blood oozed to wash away the sins of his devotees.
They're very good stories.
That's a myth.
They're very good stories. I love the stories, but it's not possible.
Okay.
So understand the point. And can your guru decide what fruit will grow in your garden?
No, but why do the enlightened masters have so much of suffering? All of them, like Sri Ramakrishna, Ramana Maharshi.
No enlightened master has suffering.
No, because they were enlightened, so they did not suffer there, but their body suffered, right?
Then why are you calling suffering? What business you have to call suffering? If they did not suffer, why you are calling suffering?
We are seeing them in pain, right?
But Ramakrishna Paramahansa was laughing. He was laughing when the cancer used to come. Why you are suffering? Because he is laughing.
Okay. And then next question. Consciously, I'm not talking about a child or an ignorant person. Consciously, if something, we are forced to do something out of maybe to protect us. For example, I'm again telling a story which I've heard, like Bhishma Pitama when he was drinking water, the samp and he threw, and because of that, he had that aroma, bed mein usko, he had to lie down. Like that, it is an analogy, but if so consciously we do something out of ignorance, is it regarded as a karam?
Anything you do is karam.
Out of self-defense, if I kill somebody?
Then it's the karma will excuse you. You don't decide what karma will excuse and what karma won't excuse. Karma knows its job. Karma knows what is good karma, what is bad karma. You have to use your atmic shakti, your consciousness, to evaluate what is good dharma and bad dharma. And you do your best. Then ultimately, when you surrender as a divine instrument, remember I taught you A, B, C, D. Yeah. Bliko, you remember ABCD? Bliko, what is ABCD? If you have the detail, or Chotwani, who has ABCD, please read out for me ABCD. So what we spoke about ABCD, accept without protest. Do your best. Surrender in consciousness and live as a divine instrument. A, B, C, D. I think it was a karma subject. I'm only wanting to know what was the subject of this ABCD. So when you live as a divine instrument, then there's no karma.
Okay.
Because so you're not killing. You're not killing.
Then what is this subject helping us in the spiritual path? You said this is so important in the path of enlightenment. Then we live as a divine instrument. Why should we know the law of karma?
Because if you don't know the law of karma, you can't live as a divine instrument. Okay. Only when you know that you're not your karma, when you become the instrument of the divine and you do whatever God wants you to do or whatever SIP wants you to do, then you're free from karma. But it's not easy to do that, because all the time we are thinking, we are attached to people, we are attached to possessions, we are caught in this maya, we are caught in this lila. The moment you are enlightened, then it's all Maya. Then you don't see, you don't have any desire. You don't have to do anything. Okay. Subhinay and Rutanu.
Guruji Shivoham.
Shivam, sir.
Guruji, there is one question. If we are a very, very tiny part of this universe, what is the role of our existence?
You are not a tiny part of the universe. Don't say that. It's just like a wave saying, I am a tiny part of the ocean. It is all the waves that make the ocean. If there was no wave, then there will be no ocean. There's no ocean, there will be no wave, right? It's all one phenomena. So our purpose, Subhinay, your purpose is to realize you are not Subhinay. Your purpose is to realize you are a manifestation of the divine. Your purpose is to be liberated from karma. That's why Krishna asks, what is the importance of karma? Oh, the whole purpose of life, Krishna, is to be liberated from karma. If you don't get liberated from karma, then you are back into this drama. Then there will be bhoga. Then you have to come back and continue your dharma. So the challenge of life is to be free from karma. The ultimate purpose of life is to be free from karma. How can you be free from karma, Subhinay? You can be free from karma through enlightenment. What is this enlightenment? Karma is not mine. Karma doesn't belong to the body. The body will die. Body is an instrument. It will experience karma, but it belongs to mind and ego me. And I am not the mind and ego me. Where is mind and ego me? There is no mind and ego me. When you realize this, then you're free from this karma. Then the drama is end of the drama, and you attain moksha. This is the purpose of our existence.
Wonderfully explained, Guruji. Thank you.
So administrator, if somebody is typing out question, you try to read out administrator if there is no other question. But now Rutanu. So Keshni has put a question on the screen, but I don't know what it is. Yes, Rutanu.
Shivoham, Guruji.
Shivoham.
Guruji,
I can't hear you. I can't hear you. No, unmute, please. Because if I can't hear you, then nobody can hear you. Yes, please unmute and speak loudly.
Yes, Guruji, I wanted to ask that when we are karma is only when there is action.
Correct.
So when we are thinking, that is not an action, and sometimes we contemplate in our own mind, if we feel bad for something, then we feel bad. But then that is not fixed. After some time, our opinion will change, our mind will change. So all this is in the background. This does not have any effect on good or bad karma.
No effect. So whatever, as long as it is a thought, you cannot control that thought. There will be many shaitan thoughts. I call it shaitan. There will be many shaitan thoughts. The moment you let the shaitan become a devil in terms of your karma, you will face the drama. But if the thought comes and the thought goes, the intellect in the consciousness, you wipe out the thought, you defeat the thought, then there's no karma. Karma means action.
Yeah, that only I was saying, if the thought comes and we are in consciousness, I know that this is not a right thought, and I start thinking the opposite, then it is okay, right? We have wiped that thought.
Be careful of karma. Not thought you cannot control. So let me quickly, since you're so much on the subject, let me explain to you. When the thought is of the mind will bombard you and bombard you and bombard you and bombard you, and the thought will become karma. But when the thought is in consciousness, then the intellect will be activated and it will kill the thought.
Yes, Guruji.
Then there is no karma. Okay, that ends the question answers. Should we close? Anybody has any more questions? Otherwise, for me, it should be. Anybody has questions? There is Vanita. I saw Vinita coming up and going away. Vinita? Administrator Vanita, please give Vanita the mic and unmute Vanita.
Yes.
Yes, Vanita.
Good evening.
evening.
Thought is also karma is anyway action, but through thought also we do action only. The thought comes to your this thing, and the action follows. No,
Correct.
so that also becomes karma. Also, it
No.
can be good or bad anyway. Any this thing only when.
Please understand clearly. If a thought comes, there are two options. The thought will become action.
Yes.
Or the thought will be defeated. If the thought becomes an action, becomes karma.
Whether it is good or bad.
Yeah, good or bad. Good action, bad action.
Okay.
But if your intellect stops the thought, suppose you get a thought. Suppose you get a thought. These neighbors, no, this Krishna is a lousy lady. Okay, what I'm going to do, all my garbage from next 4 days, I will catch all the garbage. And because she did not allow me to join the Zoom call, I will go to her house and throw all the garbage in the night. Morning when she wakes up, she will be full of garbage. Now, this is a thought. Then your intellect tells you, Manita, why you want to do like this? Should not do like this. Why you are throwing garbage in her Krishna's house? It's a bad karma. And you don't do it. You don't do it. Then where's the karma?
Okay. Okay. This is about me. When you are in body, the karma acts, whether it is good or bad. But one more question I want to ask. In a family, there are 4 or 5 people are there in family.
Yeah.
Sometimes we get affected by others' action also.
Yeah.
Then what is that? That is a past karma. We are all together.
You are all together is past karma.
Okay.
Karma brought you all together. But so, if somebody is now telling you in the dining table is telling you what rubbish chapati you made, you don't know to cook properly. Now that is because of karma they're telling you. Now if you react and you take the chapati and throw on their face, that means you have created new karma now. You should not. If somebody tells you your chapati is very bad, you say thank you. Somebody tells you you're a lousy cook, you say somebody tells you you're a lousy cook, you don't know, you say thank you, namaskar to you. Because every time you do something bad, you're creating a new karma.
Okay. So without body, mind, and ego, when you do some action, it is not a karma. Karma is anyway action only.
How can you do action without body, mind, and ego? It is body, mind, and ego only does that action. What do you mean by that?
So, but then we have to do some action. Or without action, we cannot be. Even when I want to lie down, it is an action. When I get up, it is an action.
But that is no karma in that action because it's neutral. You are not doing good or bad.
Okay, the moment the mind starts...
the moment your karma is good or bad, it is recorded.
It's recorded.
If it is not good and not bad, it is not recorded. Suppose you have a credit card. Every day you have a credit card in your pocket. Does the bank keep on debiting your account? Only when you use the credit card, it is debited. Suppose you go to Citibank every day and show them the money. You show money in your hand. See so much money I got. Is it credited to your account? Only, and when you deposit the money in your account, then only it's credited to your account. Okay. Rutanu, Vivek, Kailash, Girish. Rutanu.
Guruji, you have always said that SIP is in us, inside us, and everywhere around in the air also SIP is there. But Guruji, today evening when I went for a walk with my dog, then I saw you in clouds.
That's your imagination. I was not in the clouds. You can be sure of that. This is called the trick of the mind. Of course, you might have seen me. I know what you mean now. You saw air. Air is everywhere. Air, you must have seen Hawa. No? Hawa is everywhere. You don't mean you saw me. You saw air.
No, Guruji, I saw you.
Okay. So that's an imagination. Okay. So thank you, Vivek. Vivek, आपको बोलना है आप वीडियो नहीं आने लेकिन I give you special permission because you're genuine. Vivek बोलो. Vivek speak. After Vivek, Kailash, Girish, Chidanand.
Shivam, Mayor ji.
शिवम जोर से बोलिए.
हाँ एयर जी मेरा बस एक क्वेश्चन है, क्या कहते हैं रिएक्शन भी कर्म में काउंट होता है?
Of course. Because अगर मैंने आपको एक थप्पड़ मारा, if I slapped you, that slap is your past karma. And if you slap me back, you're creating present karma.
अच्छा नहीं, जैसे हम कुछ करें ना, बस रिएक्ट करें, कुछ बोलें किसी को अच्छा या
Any
बुरा।
any reaction is an action. Therefore, we must not have reaction. We will not have reaction. Kabhi nahi hoga reaction. When you realize that everything happening in your life is your own past karma coming to you, then there will be no reaction.
Okay.
Thank you, Kailash.
Thank you, sir.
Girish, Chidanand, Bliss. Kailash?
Yes, Guruji. My question, one more question that if we talk about, there are so many incidents, okay, in the life or we see in the daily life, okay, ki anyone death by the accident, okay, and he did many good karmas. But if we talk about Vipin Rawat, okay, he passed in the incident aircraft, and he did many good karmas. But why it happened?
Because maybe his past karma was that. Now maybe he's done good karma that will bear fruit now. Maybe he's already born in the Buckingham Palace. Maybe he's already born to become an next saint. I don't know.
But this is due to prarabdha karma. This is, I think that this is our birth and our death is written. Okay, already.
Kailash. No. Our birth is because of prarabdha karma. Our death is because of twin karma.
The prarabdha and this one.
Yeah, agame together.
You,
a person who is born cannot say, okay, no, my death is already 14th of December, I'm going to die. No, nobody knows when death is going to happen. It is an active account. It is like, let me explain to you. Suppose, wait. Suppose you have a mobile phone. The mobile phone is telling you that it will be dead battery will be dead in 3 hours and 12 minutes. So when the battery will be dead?
3 hours and 12 minutes.
Clearly, the battery is telling you. But you're charging the battery.
Then it will increase.
Then obviously it will increase. But you are not charging the battery. No, you're not charging the battery. But you're on the torch full time. Then what will happen?
Good. That will be decreased.
So you understand the point, na? Everything is not
so the death also be, if we talk about that time, our lifetime also be increased. By the
it can be it can be increased, it can be decreased depending on your present karma.
Okay.
Thank you, Girish.
So how to overcome, Guruji, one question or also, how to overcome these karmas? If we talk about, we continuously try to overcome.
How to overcome karma? There are only two ways. One, to do good karma and negate bad karma. That's not the best way. Second, it's not my karma. I don't have any karma. Khatam ho gaya baat. I'm free. Nothing belongs to me.
But the mind, brain not okay. Brain not of okay.
Not brain. Mind.
Our mind is not in control, na?
Mind is in your control. Then why you are on this call if mind is not in control?
I agree with you, but sometimes it slips.
Sometimes should not slip. If sometimes slip, then you will come back and face the whip. You have to have the grip of slip.
If Guruji, if any person did the bad karmas, okay, and we are suffering by that person bad karmas, continuously thinking of
you are not suffering. You are suffering because body, mind, ego are suffering. Why are you thinking you are suffering? You are the Atma. If you realize you are the Atma, and there is no suffering. Over. Chapter closed. Girish, think about it. Girish, and then Chidanand and Bliss. Girish, unmute. Girish, Chidanand, Bliss.
By doing good karma, can one ensure that his next birth is also Manava Jalma?
Impossible. Because you are doing good karma, therefore you are getting the credit of good karma. But suppose for some reason or the other in your Sanchita karma, there is the next journey already, suppose already karma is telling that next you will be a pig. Then your good karma will come back after the pig. So am I telling this will happen? No. I am telling neither you know nor I know. Who knows? Who knows? Karma knows. Sip as the, so we don't know. Therefore, Girish, the only thing that we should do, the best answer to all the questions in today's call, we should be liberated from karma. We should be free from the body, the mind and ego, me. We should be free. Then pig and dog and good karma and bad karma all gone. Then there's no karma. There is moksha. There's nirvana. It is idiotic. It is foolish. We people, when we are continuing to live as Jivatma and do karma, it only shows we are completely ignorant. We are fools. Chidanand and bliss. Yes, Chidanand, there are two more questions before we close.
Shivam Guruji.
Shivam, sir.
Vasanas. I have got a confusion. Is vasana also a type of karma? Because vasana
Explain.
sometimes can be created
Explain.
by only
No.
thought.
First you bring all these terms and you confuse everybody. First you explain vasana now. Because everybody doesn't understand
Vasanas, because vasanas is created in your mind. Because there are a lot of saints who run to Himalayas. They don't do meditation, all they do, but they carry that vasanas in their head.
So
that is a thought which is getting...
1 minute. Therefore, vasana is part of mind and ego, me or not?
It is.
Sure. So let's first let the group understand. Chidanand is telling that the mind and ego is a vanilla cake. On top of the vanilla cake, there is chocolate sauce. The chocolate sauce is called vasana. Let everybody be clear about it. Now ask your question about the chocolate sauce. Now tell your question.
How is the vasana getting created? Because I just got it from the way the people are asking questions. They think they are saying thoughts can create karma, but thoughts can create vasana, and vasana is a type of karma. Action, there's a wrong understanding. Action means physical action. No, there can be a mental action also.
My dear Chidanand, at the end of life, when the body is dead, the mind and ego is completely reset. There is no vasana. There is no vasana. There is nothing. That's why when you were born in this lifetime, you came with a fresh mind. You don't even have a memory. Forget about vasana. Even the memory is reset. It's like a new mobile phone. You press factory reset. When you press factory reset, all pictures, all videos, all audios, all apps, everything is deleted. But the phone is still your phone.
Guruji, I have here one doubt. Because though it is reset, I sometimes like bitter things. As a child, or sometimes I hate sweets, but these are vasanas, no?
So these now, you are saying vasanas. The scientists are telling these are genes. Now, how will that?
Likes and dislikes. I'll put an English word, likes and dislikes.
So let me tell you one thing. To me,
which comes in a child who has never done any karma.
Chidanand, to me, this question is not relevant for the journey of enlightenment. I want to be free from vasanas, whether it is there or not there. I want to, damn it, be free from mind. You are talking about it's not chocolate sauce, it's strawberry sauce. I'm saying
how it is
I
created.
Don't want the cake. Huh?
How is the vasana created?
No, let me explain to you. No, let me explain to you. When you are born, what are you?
Only a jiva, only a atma.
You are just one zygote.
Unique life. Yeah.
You are just one spark. You agree?
Yes.
In that spark, you are not even the mind and ego.
Yes.
If you are not even the cake, then where is the chocolate sauce coming from? If you are not, the prarabdha is the only thing that's coming with the mind and ego. In the prarabdha, if you are saying vasanas, okay, if you say I agree. If you believe it's there, you believe. I have no way of saying it. Believe it is there or it is not there. Nobody can say for sure. Whether there are only two possibilities. You like bitter things because your mind and ego of the past is liking bitter things, or you like bitter things because you developed the liking in this lifetime. There are two possibilities. For me, both the possibilities are irrelevant because I am not the mind and ego. I am the divine soul. I have no liking for bitter or sweet. I want to be in that state of consciousness. I want to go above the mind and ego and vasanas. So you decide, you want to be in that state of mind, ego and vasanas?
No,
or
I'm
you want
just
to...
asking a general question.
No, so I'm telling, no, so I'm asking you, do you think
But
we
before,
should be at that...
before the ignorance, when all these things were troubling, that's why I was...
Agree. Now you know your Chidanand. Now you know your Satchidanand.
And now it doesn't matter because you know it's all part of Leela.
Now you
It's,
said,
it's a
now
question
you
of
said it.
you are enjoying it.
When you do things that do not matter, then where is the time to do things that matter?
Absolutely. It's a
So what should you
Leela.
do?
Nothing
So what should you
remains.
do? Should you do things that do not matter?
No, it should be permanent yoga only.
Drop it, Siddharth, drop it.
Yes,
Let other people fight about this subject. We want to be, we just sing, Ye Leela hai Maya, kya hai vasana, matlab na kuch iska, main to atma. You be in this state, Chidanand. You be in Satchidanand. Why? Correct or not? I'm not saying I'm not saying I know the answer. There are two. I don't know the answer because I don't want to know the answer.
It doesn't matter.
If you tell me whether Putin is having tandoori chicken or biryani in Russia, in Moscow, I'm not bothered. Let him have what the hell he wants to have. Okay, last question from Blitz, and then we have to close because today is already a tiring day. 1 hour 15 minutes. Blitz, last question.
I am right again. You can read, please.
You are right again. I will read again. Bliss says, now with medical assistance in dying, how do you think karma registers the gesture? The decision to die is recorded in which bank deposit? The doctor who performed the act or the one who asked? Now, see, first of all, we should not give medical assistance in dying. By us giving medical assistance in dying, we are interfering in the karma. Death will happen. Let it happen. If you don't want to give the ventilator, leave it. Don't give. That's the decision of the family members. The doctor has no business to decide. The doctor will tell the family, up to you. Should I put ventilator or not put ventilator? That's all. And what are the family decides? You put. You cannot decide because ventilator means the man may be alive for 10 years as a cabbage, as a vegetable. But let death, even if you put ventilator, if there's a multi-organ failure, you cannot put ventilator because he will die. So, my dear friends, to close this session, Krishna, Kailash, aapka question tomorrow is okay, Kailash? Is it anything to do urgent with karma? Because if it's not urgent, Kailash, we will take it up tomorrow. So we should, the answer is the doctor should not kill somebody because it is bad karma. The doctor should not do it. That's my answer to you because it is interfering in the law of birth and death. My dear friends, today hopefully is not the last call. If God willing, that there is breath, then tomorrow, once again, we will meet at 8 o'clock. But if today is supposed to be my last day, then it's the last day. Let us surrender, let us accept, and let us move on. With folded hands, I bow down.
Thank you.